Hi guys and welcome back to Scribe Gaming. I'm your man Scribe and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It seems today is a double video day for your boy Scribe because CG have got another announcement for us today and it's the Razor Crest. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so CG Crumb has taken to the forums and has given us the kit reveal for the Razor Crest, the teaser of which we saw earlier today in the Conquest game mode video that they released earlier. Check out my video for that I did earlier today. I'll do a little cardy thingy up here in the corner. I'm sure you can find it with the YouTube magic. Anyway, moving on. So I haven't taken a look at this kit yet. Let's see what it's about. Cool art. I like it very much. Razor Crest, Bounty Hunter, Attacker, Cargo Ship, and Scoundrel. I like it for once we get a new ship and it's not a tank. Brilliant. Giving some more synergy to the Bounty Hunter fleet. I like it a lot. Bounty Hunter Attacker with Breach synergy, good. Gives Bounty Hunter ships special bonuses based on Breach. Ignores taunts, that's awesome, I love it. Takes reduced damage with a reinforced hull. And they're suggesting a Chimera capital ship, that's interesting. And he's going with all the Bounty Hunters. Good, finally, we're getting a use for those Bounty Hunters. Because at the moment, really, the only Bounty Hunter that gets a lot of use is Bosk. So I'm hoping he drags them away. And it's good that we get to make use of some of the less used capital ships. So, unit name, Razor Crest. It's a light side alongside all these dark side ships, but that's okay. And it uses Beskar Mando. Now, this to me immediately sounds a bit weird. Beskar Mando is not a bounty hunter. Razor Crest is a bounty hunter. Why didn't they use the original bounty hunter Mando? Because they want to push sales towards BAM. That kind of irks me a little bit because they're going against their own tags here. Like, Beskar Armor Mando is not a bounty hunter. Why not use the Mando that is a bounty hunter? Because reasons, right? Okay, so basic, most wanted. Nice little animation there. Final text. Deal physical damage to target enemy. If the enemy is breached, inflict marked for 2 turns. That's cool. Which cannot be evaded or resisted. So we can force a taunt. That's really good. That's going to get around... can't be evaded or resisted. Yeah, no, that'll work for a lot of things. You could, for example, up against negotiator fleets, you could immediately target Anakin, that sort of thing. That would be good. Stalling Strafe. So it's got an AoE attack by the looks of thing. Deal physical damage to target enemy, inflict breach for 2 turns. Okay, so this is where we're getting the Bounty Hunter synergy come in. If the target already had breach, inflict buff immunity for 2 turns. That gets around other tanks. Call target other Bounty Hunter ally to assist. I would have liked it if it was call all Bounty Hunter allies to assist. Give a real reason for us to have a full squadron of Bounty Hunters. And then we've got hardware. Pre-Empire Transponder. Cooldown of 3. Enter battle. Oh, so this is his reinforcement. Okay, so enter battle. Razor Crest gains stealth for 2 turns and inflict ability block on target enemy for 1 turn, which can't be evaded or resisted. Quite like that. That's okay. Not a fantastic one, I don't think, but it's decent enough. So, unique 1, Tenacious Pilot. Whenever another Bounty Hunter ally uses a special ability, they first inflict breach on the selected target for 2 turns. That's really cool, actually. Whenever they use a special ability, they inflict breach for 2 turns. That's really cool. Cannot be evaded or resisted. That works really well with Houndstooth and all of them, to be honest. The first time allies inflict breach 6 times while Razor Crest is active. Razor Crest gains 50% crit damage for the rest of the battle, and active Bounty Hunter allies gain 25% offense and 25 speed. That's really cool. That's actually quite cool. 6 is quite a while, but you know, when you use the fact that every single time they use a special ability, you're landing breach 100% of the time, that's awesome. If a marked enemy is defeated, reduce the cooldowns of active Bounty Hunter allies ships by 1. Also pretty cool. While the Razor Crest is active, breached enemies have minus 30% crit damage. That's also pretty cool. So there's a lot of synergy around breach mechanics here. I like it a lot. And unique 2, Trusty Transport. This ship ignores taunt during its turn. That's amazing because if you think about the fact that he can mark on a basic, is it? If we go back up to his basic. But if the enemy is breached, you inflict mark. That means if you have a faster Bounty Hunter ship, apply... maybe you go with Xanadu Blood doing an AoE breach or something like that. Land breach on everybody. You can use this to target lock. Hit one of the allies with your basic, ignoring a taunt, setting a marked on that enemy so that you'll be able to attack it around all the other taunting ships. Very, very useful. I like the synergy here. At the start of battle, Razor Crest gains 5 stacks of reinforced hull, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. The first time the Razor Crest is reduced to 1 health, he recovers 90% health and gains 3 stacks of reinforced hull. Reinforced hull gives him 250% defense stacking. Lose 1 stack whenever you receive damage. So that makes him incredibly tanky at the start. You need to be whittling him down, and he can regain these stacks of hull, which is reinforced hull, which is actually pretty nice. A little bit different, I suppose, for an attacker. Maybe he's got a small health pool. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But this is actually really cool. I'm glad we're getting this. And what I like about this is we're making use of capital ships that are not as effective. We always see people using the Malevolence. We always see people using Negotiator. Rebels get used a lot. You look at things like the Endurance. You look at things like the Chimera. They don't get used as much. Even the Executrix gets used more often with the Empire fleets rather than the Chimera. So this is nice to see a little bit of love going that way. Whether or not this is the ideal setup, I'm not sure. I'd have to wait and see this in action. But I can see the fact that this guy can ignore taunt. That in itself is going to be quite useful. We already see a lot of use out of Houndstooth in many of the meta fleets. So having him as a +1 within meta fleets, he probably has a little bit of plug and play viability. But I can't wait to see where we go with this one. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I won't take any more of your time, guys. I think that will about do it for this particular video. So if you did like the video, please hit that like. Consider subscribing to your boy Scribe. He really appreciates every single one of those subscriptions. And yeah, check the link in the description down below where you'll find links to all my social media, my Twitch, my Twitter, my Discord. Please do come and join me. Have a good chinwag and we'll all have a bloody good time. Fantastic. All right, guys. So if I don't see you now, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Just giving a quick shout out to my patrons. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and without your support, I wouldn't be doing this today. Thanks so much.